Welcome to White-Haired Gardener. Today I've asked Mr. White-Haired Gardener to narrate what every morning looks like. So, join us with our morning chores.
Morning, everybody. This is how it starts. All right, first things first, we're going to go release the Kraken. As we say, these guys are eager to get out and about. The garden itself is coming to the end of the season, so it's not a whole lot to look at, but that doesn't mean that we don't have work that needs to be done on a daily basis.
Hi, guys.
Now, when I say daily basis, my bride was telling me that some of you folks out there are interested in growing yourselves some chickens for the backyard. I want you to know that you are not taking on a task lightly. This needs to be... Good morning, Moo. He's usually out to welcome his hens. Now, this is every morning. This is take the food out. This is muck out the chicken stalls. This is make sure that all of them are healthy and as well as can be accepted. Alright, so some folks are under the misconception that chickens are a easy to take care of pet. That is not necessarily entirely true. What they are, and I mean this seriously, is a labor of love. Now the white-haired gardener, aka my bride, every morning has to muck this mess out. Now I want you to understand something when I say she has to. Yes, I get recruited frequently to do this task.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever, yes.
Hardly ever.
Yes, like every other day. Okay? Now, the other thing that must be done is, as you notice, the hens and roosters already out. There is a physical inspection of the birds as they come out in the morning to make sure that they are in fine fittle, to use a phrase. And we also have to go about the process of taking out their food. Water at this time of year has to be maintained and monitored. We keep it hanging there, and every other day that water is taken out, the bucket is cleaned, and fresh water is put in on a daily or every other day basis. Food is on a daily basis. We put that away every evening and seal the feeder ports so that other bits of nature's wildlife do not come in or try to get in to get to that food. Now, one of the fun things that I would point out that many folks are not aware of is that, well, if you don't like the work, you don't get the rewards. In the simplest of terms, this has to be a job that you love doing every day. Rain, snow, hot, cold, it doesn't matter. The birds must be taken care of and the project must be done. There is no putting it off. There is no delay on it. I'll be back with you in just a second. Every day we have to, that drop cloth that you're looking at there is the chicken's droppings from the night before. Now they don't really need to see that. Thank you. I'm sure that that's, yes, for you folks that are having a rough time keeping down breakfast, think nothing of it.
No problem.
We have a lined trash can back here that we dump that into on a daily basis, and at the end of the week we tie the bag up and it goes out with that week's trash.
Yeah.
The process is not anywhere near done because now you have to clean what didn't come off,
Which is considerable.
Now we went about sparing you some of the gory details because this drop cloth is amazing, but it must be cleaned off, and we do that on a daily basis. Any muck that's on the roosting bars also gets cleaned off. How much did you say they put out a day?
The average hen, or actually any chicken, will put out about a half a pound of poo a day. Now we have 8 chickens, So that's a good 4 pounds of poo a day. Now, some smaller breeds might put out a little less, but we have a large breed. So I'm pretty sure that we've got a little more than a half pound a day.
And about how often do you go through the process of clearing out their run? Which is, yes, folks, I mean hand picking with a trash bag the run. About how often do we do this?
Oh, yeah, that's a fun job. Get a glove, get a bag. I do this actually every day. And if I was smart, I would do it morning and evening, but at least once a day, because the poo really adds up. They don't just poo in the coop, they poo out here. And you talk about flies, if you don't, keep on after this. So yeah, at least once a day.
So that explains that little bag that's behind your right shoulder at this moment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now,
Yeah.
I believe these folks have some general idea. When I said labor of love, that's exactly what I mean. Labor of love. You need to love the job you're doing. Do a quality job, you will have quality chickens. Don't do a quality job, you will not have quality chickens. Also bear in mind, we are in the city. They have rules here. I keep a note, or actually the permit, posted on the inside of that chicken coop in case there's a question of did we pass? Yes, we did. Now, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and if you're getting into this field of doing chickens, understand it's not for the weak and faint of heart. It is a job that you'll want to do. The rewards can be fantastic, but the work is definitely there. Have a great one. Like, share, subscribe, and give a little love to the white-haired gardener. Chat with you folks on the later. See you.